Well, hi, it's Jill here in Cruden Bay again, in the area of Buchan in Aberdeenshire. This is nearby, well, just 2 steps away where I live. This is one of the photographs I've taken of my landscape. Well, one of my passions, if you don't know already, is to compare landscape sounds, language and cultures of other parts of Scotland. We're shortly setting off to the island of Skye, where I've been seen on many occasions sitting at Staffin Bay, just thinking how important listening to the sounds of the land and the sea are to me.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Beaton and I am from Kilmallook, a small village about a 10-minute drive from here in Staffin. I'm stayed in Skye all my life and the place has been a big part of my life so far. My family is very much quite indulged into the community, like my dad's a crofter, for example, and the generations before that, from here, have very much been indulged into the Skye and the community, and and the Gaelic language is very important language. To my family personally, and the community about here is very important for all the natives here. And I learned the subject in school. I try to speak it as much as I can because it is more difficult nowadays with probably not so many speakers around the place. But I try to speak it as much as I can, because of how it's a native language here, and the Gaelic history here. I find it quite interesting as well. Just of how things were done in the olden days, of black houses, and just how the way of life of people were here interests me quite a lot. So I think it's quite important that people from here especially should know about these things and express using these things because it's native to here.
And coming from a farm in the northeast, Cruden Bay, everywhere I go, and this includes in Skye here at Staffin Bay, I just listen. I listen into the landscape, I listen to the wind, I listen to the birds, I listen to the lapping up of the waves. I listen. Sometimes if you listen so quietly, you can actually sometimes tune into the environment. It calls you, it speaks to you. We can learn from the skills of the past, how they sustained themselves from this land and the sea. There's a lovely example of a run rig down there. That's where the native people would have grown things to live on. How they fed themselves, how they lived, how they breathed, how they learned, how they survived. And if you just sit silent enough, you'll hear the little whispers of nature round about, the little gush of the wind, passing seagull, the blurt of a little sheep in the background. If you look at the earth that we tread on, and think that this is the earth that man has tread on ever since the beginning of mankind. If you look at the simplicity of the blades of grass moving gently in the wind, and if you listen very carefully, you can hear the sound of the sea in the distance. So what does all this speak of? It speaks one thing of how early man used his landscape to survive. And in this fast moving pace of life that we live in, and as we are going with the times, we have to think about our survival for the future. And you can just sit in the same spot and watch it all. The footsteps of the dinosaur. The dinosaur footprint, we found it. Steve's putting his finger around the edge of the print, the footprint of the dinosaur. We have been walking in the footsteps of the dinosaur. Can I get further back, dated back than that?
Hallo, is me Jonathan Payton. Is me voor Ballabik, Jake Minich en voor Sean Staffin. Rick ham me asanach en Shaw Rick me in een isje. Theory hier voor Shaw. Ha een co-irish nog Shaw, gema culture mag rasen, maar kan chill graag komen. Hij aanse wie Shaw Sean Blaneken. Maar is simpler ha wel se krachtje ha ma aha agus ha events en chelach Sean Blaneken agus am is me go kutrach go sin hast en se chelach so am giri isge barg meaning skutje ha een canon na terug ach me Shaw gal gemaakt kutrach gase mi Janice in school, I guess. I'm zeker was ook goed genoeg gewel me had. Wel dingen een Shaw gehadich hast gevriend. I guess gum be er vriend aan een blinigin gechach kutje. I guess kutje kan zeker gemaakt kutrach echt drie en uit Shaw kutje is ge min taon tui agus na diolch camera bha bethe sin na duine an seo. Go hamas go leis a cúteach go bhfuil duine seo go háirt agus duine a bhíonn tú go bhfuil geallas acha a dé bheith bethe mar sin na duine seo. So I'm assuming go bhfuil Gaelic agus échtú sa thuúla sin go má cúteach go sin mí héan agus thuúla duine I dúscha meang.
From Kilmalewig near Staffin. We've come here many times and we're just so impressed by how you retain your culture, your language. It fits in with the environment and who you are, you know. It's just lovely. Thank you. From Jill in Cruden Bay, connecting people, connecting places.